TV. I'm Tracy Prees, and here's today's news from home. An appeal to the Supreme Court of Canada last week to release documents from St. Anne's Residential School in Fort Albany has Ontario's NDP critic for Indigenous and Treaty Relations quite upset. After a decade-long fight, last week the Supreme Court decided without reason that survivors and families of the former residents of St. Anne's will not have access to documents that would help them in their probe to prove abuse at the school and would allow for an adjustment to their settlement agreement. In an interview, Sol Mamakwa says the documents being sought from these colonial institutions hold truths and the country's real history, naming the students' experience as genocide. Survivor counts include a homemade child-size electric chair at this particular institution, along with administering noxious substances, sexual abuse, and forcing ill students to eat their own vomit. Mamakwa says this Supreme Court decision is a demonstration of the continuing system of injustice experienced by Indigenous people. This huge step backwards on the path to reconciliation was called heartbreaking by NDP leader Jagmeet Singh. A Kingston man was found guilty of carelessly discharging his high-powered rifle while hunting back in 2018. On a logging road near Ear Falls in Red Lake, the hunter shot twice at a dog that was walking in front of two other hunters wearing orange. The man was fined $7,000 and issued a hunting suspension for 2 years. Pure Gold's mine in Red Lake is suspending operations until further notice and placing the mine on care and maintenance. Back in April, the company laid off 20% of its staff, and since opening in August 2021 hasn't achieved consistent site-level cash flow. The company says it'll default on its debt if short-term external funding can't be acquired. The Canadian Armed Forces are also experiencing staffing issues, voicing concerns about recruitment in these uncertain times. The CAF is supposed to have a full complement of 70,000 members and are currently operating at about 45,000, with a significant portion of these not deployable or capable. Military officials aren't blaming any particular issue, but recent sexual misconduct allegations and reports of systemic racism haven't helped. A spokesperson said in an interview that representing a G7 nation, the Canadian military is falling short in its ability to respond to domestic emergencies and global challenges through NATO and the United Nations, and the recruitment issue needs to be addressed. And that's your Home TV News Update for this hour. I'm Tracy Prees. Have a great day.